moving through this. So feet are together, big toes touching, heels are slightly apart. Lift all 10 toes. So you're rooting down through all 4 corners of the feet. Real solid. Then relax and let the toes float down. So no pressure. We're pulling up through the quads, lifting from the base of the spine, broadening through collarbone. Squeeze the shoulders up to the ears, and then actively roll them down the back and anchor shoulder blades to the back of the rib cage, reaching down through fingertips and growing tall through neck and crown of the head. So we have this rooting and elongating through the entire body for a mountain pose. Cool. So from this position, we'll bring the palms together at the heart center, pressing palms lightly together. And you're welcome to gently close the eyes, and we're just going to breathe and bring the awareness into the body, into this space, this present moment. So as we're in this position, rooting into the floor, lifting tall through the spine, deepen the breath, slow it down. And allow the breath rhythm now to be even. In through the nose, out through the nose, even inhale with exhale. Make sure that's not. Okay, cool. So find your rhythm of breath. And that rhythm of breath will carry with us through the practice today. And if there's an energy or an intention you'd like to set for yourself, now is a beautiful time to do so. Whatever you'd like to cultivate in your practice today, strength, energy, vitality, freedom, love, space, whatever it may be. Set that intention now and hold it in the very center of your being, and let that be an energy that emanates through every posture we move through. Wonderful. We begin on an inhale, sweeping fingers to sky, elongate through sides of the waist. Exhale, pulling palms into heart center, shoulders down the back. Inhale, sweep down, sides, reach for sky. Exhale, palms together at heart center, moving with the rhythm of the breathing. Inhale, sweep fingers to sky, lift. Exhale, palms together at heart center. Inhale, sweeping fingers to sky, and on the exhale, side bend over the right. We'll remain here for a few breaths. Shoulders roll down the back, open through collarbones as fingertips actively reach away. Anchoring down through the side of the left foot as we lift up and away through the rib cage. The core is strong and supporting the arc of the spine. And on the next inhale, rotating the rib cage up toward the ceiling, staying in your arc. Pressing palms together and lifting the chest. Pull in from 2 inches beneath the belly button, really firm in to support the spine in this position. And if you'd like to, for the next couple breath cycles, you can pull the elbows open into 90 degrees, arms of surrender. Actively pressing shoulder blades into the back to lift and broaden through the chest. Breath is smooth and steady. On an exhale, return to facing forward. On the inhale, lift to an upright spine. Exhale, palms together at heart center. Inhale, sweeping fingers to sky. Exhale, side bend to the left. And remain here for a few breath cycles. Shoulders draw down the back as fingers lift up and away. Rooting down through both feet and elongating through the side of the waist. Breathing into the arc of energy that you're creating with your body here. And on the next inhale, rotating rib cage up toward the ceiling. All the rotation is initiated in the core of the body, lifting up and out of the low back, open through chest and collarbone. Gentle gaze up toward the sky, even inhale with exhale. And if you'd like to, for the last few breath cycles, you can open elbows out to the side, arms of surrender, 90 degrees. Continue to lift through the chest as the feet root into the earth. Soft gaze. On an exhale, returning to the side bend. Inhale, upright spine lift. Exhale, palms together at heart center. Inhale, sweeping fingers to sky. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, and we'll hang out here for a couple breaths. The weight is over the front edges, the balls of the feet. Firming in through the outer hips, relaxing the neck and the back of the head. Allowing gravity to create space between the vertebrae. Firming belly button in and up, and perhaps floating a little deeper into the stretch as you breathe. On the inhale, flatten the back, lift the gaze. On the exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, press into the floor to sweep torso, fingers to sky. Exhale, palms together, heart center. On the inhale, lifting the left thigh parallel to the floor, pointing or flexing through the leg. Both hips even, rooting down through the sole of the standing foot. Shoulders down to grow taller through the spine. Find your sense of balance and equilibrium here. Strong standing leg. On the inhale, arms reach up overhead as shoulders anchor down the back. Steady gaze forward. Find a sense of balance and ease. And on the exhale, palms together, rotating rib cage to the left. You can remain here, or you can use the hands to assist you. Outer edge of the thigh and rib cage, or reaching behind you. Gaze is over the left shoulder. Allow the inhale to create elongation and exhale further into the rotation. Squeeze and soak action flexion for the abdomen and the spine. Steady breath, grow a little taller through sides of the waist. On the exhale, returning to center, interlace the fingers, hugging the knee into the chest. Straighten through the standing leg and roll the shoulders back and down. You're welcome to roll through the ankle or keep it flexed. Breathe into the lift, belly button firming in and up. One more inhale. Exhale, release, foot to floor, palms to heart center. Inhale, elevating right thigh parallel to the floor, pointing or flexing through your foot. Hips are even, spine is long. Shoulders down to broaden and open through the chest. Have a steady gaze forward and a sense of equilibrium within your own body. Find your breath, find your center. On the inhale, reaching fingers for sky as shoulders anchor down the back. Both hips descending down toward the earth as the spine rises higher, up and out of the pelvis. See if you can be a little stronger in that standing leg, a little longer through sides of the waist. Like if a storm came through, it could not knock you over. One more inhale. As you exhale, palms together at heart center and rotating ribcage to the right. You can remain here or take left hand outer edge of the thigh, right hand either to ribcage or reaching toward the wall behind you. Head rotates over the right shoulder. Actively reach the back hand away from you as the shoulder heads roll back and down. Breathing a balance of elongation and stability into the body. Find your focus, reconnect with the intention you've set for today's practice, and see if you can embody that energy within your pose. One more inhale. And as you exhale, return back to center, interlace the fingers and hugging the knee into the chest. Strong standing leg pressing back through the thigh. You're welcome to roll through the ankle or remain flexed. Shoulders down the back. One more inhale. Exhale, gently returning foot to earth. Palms together at heart center. Inhale, extending left leg forward, flex the foot, turn it out from the hip joint. Tree pose, option 1, foot to calf muscle. And option 2, foot to inner thigh. We're just avoiding the knee joint above or below it, and it is all good. The knee presses back, both hips press forward, spine lifts up and out of the pelvis. Palms together. Allowing the hip opening, finding length through sides of the waist, and a steady breath. On the inhale, reaching fingertips for sky as shoulders anchor down the back. You can leave them here. Press the palms together. Or if you'd like more of a chest opening, reach the hands behind you, taking the elbows within the hands and pulling, rolling shoulders back. If you like reverse prayer, you can do that as well. Grow a little taller, firming belly button to spine, steady gaze forward. Continuing to root down into the earth, pressing back through the lifted knee, steady through the hips and long through the spine. One more inhale, perhaps to release the arms. And as you exhale, keep your foot flexed and take the outer edge on top of the thigh. From here, palms to heart center, inhale. Exhale, sit the hips back. Seated figure 4. Firming abs in, lifting spine as hips sit back, spine elongates. You're welcome to remain here. You may also gently press the knee open. You can reach behind you for the elbows, and or you can fold further forward. Everything supported by strong legs and firm core. Chest is broad and open, and the breath is steady. Even the inhale with the exhale. Finding stability within your pose. And perhaps allowing the last few breath cycles to take you a little deeper into the hip opening, into the stretch. And as you inhale, press yourself up to standing. And exhale with control, releasing the leg and returning yourself to mountain pose. And walk it out. Palms together at heart center. On the inhale, right leg extends forward, flex, turn it out from the hip, and find the variation of tree pose that suits your body today. Calf muscle, inner thigh, just not the knee. Pressing foot into the thigh and thigh into the foot. So we have this centered lift through the body. Palms together, shoulders down. Strong, steady breath. Allow the gaze to be soft and the core to be strong. The knee presses back as the hips press forward, opening through the hip joint. Inner stillness, inner stability brings physical stillness and physical balance. Focus the mind and allow that to translate into your posture. On the inhale, reaching fingers for sky. You can remain in this posture here, or bring the palms together, pressing them to lift. You may also reach behind you for the elbows or reverse prayer. Any variation is welcome here. If the elbows are behind you, roll the shoulder heads back and close the front of the rib cage so we have a broad and open chest and an active core. Continuing to press that knee back as the hips press forward and the spine lifts. Stay with the rhythm of your breathing and allow every area of your body to be an active part of this pose. Either opening, creating stability, strength, space. Notice the different qualities and how they counterbalance each other. One more inhale. As you exhale, release those arms. Keep the foot flexed and take the outer edge on top of the thigh, pressing the knee back. Palms together, inhale. In, exhale, sit the hips back as the spine continues to lift up and out of the pelvis. Find your sense of balance here in equilibrium. Gentle gaze forward. The knee presses down as the hips firm in to support the spine. You're welcome to remain here. You may also gently assist the knee, or you can take the hands behind you to the elbows or reverse prayer. And if you'd like a little extra, you can fold forward or go deeper into the squat. Just notice where your body is needing flexibility, stability, balance. Cultivate these qualities within the physical body through this pose. And for the next few breath cycles, you're welcome to remain still or explore a little more deeply into the posture. And on the inhale, we press ourselves back up to standing. Exhale, mindfully releasing the leg and returning to mountain pose. Take a few centering breaths here. Find your elongation, your lift. I'm going to change my orientation on the mat here. So we'll be lengthwise for the next flow. From mountain pose, inhale, sweeping fingers to sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right leg sends back, lifting the chest, high lunge. Exhale, moving down through plank and chaturanga, squeezing elbows together. Inhale, tops of feet, lift the chest. Exhale, down dog for 5 breaths. This is the first one today, so you're welcome to pedal out the feet, open through the shoulders, lengthen through sides of the waist. Just let your body find the right angles in this posture. The fingers are wide, the palms are flat against the mat. On the next inhale, sending the right leg forward, lift the gaze. Exhale, left foot comes up to join, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, fold. And inhale, press up, sweeping fingers to sky. Exhale, palms together, heart center. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left leg reaches back, we rise into high lunge. Exhale, moving down through plank, chaturanga. Inhale, press the chest up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg comes forward, high lunge. Exhale, right leg joins, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, fold. And inhale, sweeping fingers to sky. Exhale, palms together, heart center. Again, inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back, high lunge. Exhale, moving down through plank, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg forward. Lift the chest and the gaze. Exhale, left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping fingers to sky. Exhale, palms together, heart center. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left leg back, rise, high lunge. Exhale, release, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg forward. Lift the chest. Exhale, right foot forward to fold. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, palms together, heart center. Inhale, lift fingers and gaze. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg sends itself back, rise and stay. High lunge. Set up a nice strong pose here. 90 degrees for the front knee. The right hip reaches forward as the left reaches back. Strong through the back thigh. Long through sides of the waist. Inhale, lifting fingers to sky. You can remain apart or palms together. Find a steady rhythm of breath here. Nice strong core. Perhaps a little deeper into the pose. And from this position here, as you inhale, lower the knee to the mat. Exhale, pressing up into high lunge. Inhale, knee to mat. Exhale, high lunge. There is no rush here. Use the fullness of the breath to move. And use the gentle motion to provide opening for the hips, as well as strength. Inhale. And exhale, rise. Inhale. And rise. And on this last inhale, release the knee to the mat, top of the foot to the mat. Exhale, arms release, and press into the thigh to assist the lifting of the chest. You're welcome to come further forward with the hips if it feels good. Inhale, sweeping right arm to sky. And exhale for a side bend over the left. You can remain pressing the left forearm into the thigh, shoulders down. Or you can reach fingers to block or mat. Remaining long through sides of the waist. And both feet pulling toward each other. So there's a centralized and firming in energy through the feet. Continue to reach the fingers up and away, long through sides of the waist, really strong through the core. On the inhale, rise, and on the exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Walk the left foot out until the thigh is outside the torso. You can remain with the palms on the mat here. You can also come to the forearms. You can use your block. And as you relax into this pose, you're also welcome to let the knee fall to the side. Melting the hips down toward the mat. Lifting through the chest and firming the core in so the spine is supported. The gaze is focused and steady, and the breath rhythm is even and smooth. On the inhale, return the palms to mat into plank pose. Exhale, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. Remain here. Heels reaching for the mat. Hips lifting toward the sky. On the inhale, sweeping the right leg up to the ceiling as the hips remain even, pointing through the toes. Find one line of energy from the palms, through the forearms, sides of the waist, and up through the elevated leg. Breath is steady, mind is calm and focused. Lift the leg a little higher. On the next inhale, send the right foot forward. Lift the chest. On the exhale, left foot comes up to join, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press up to rise, reach for the sky. Exhale, palms together, heart center. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot sends back. We rise into high lunge. Hips descend, even. Left hip reaches forward, right hip reaches back. Firming up to lift out of the low back. The feet pull toward each other and the spine lifts. Steady gaze, even breath. Find a stance of strength and balance here. On the inhale, reaching fingers for sky, they can remain wide or palms continue to press together. On the inhale, knee drops to the mat. On the exhale, rising into high lunge. Inhale, descend, and exhale, rise. moving with the breathing, coming to the fullness of both the breath and the range of motion, creating fluidity and stability. Continue to lift through sides of the waist here. And on the last inhale, release the knee, top of the foot to the mat. Hands come to the thigh to assist the lifting of the chest. Find your breath. You're welcome to shift the hips forward to come a little deeper into the hip opening. Inhale, sweeping left arm to sky. Exhale, side bend. You can use your forearm to press into the thigh. You may also take the hand to the outside edge of the hip. Block, fingertips, or palm. Shoulder down the back. Hamstrings and glutes active here, pressing the hips forward and toward each other. Steady breath. Perhaps allowing the last few breath cycles to take you deeper into the side stretch. On the exhale, return to center, palms to the mat. Walk the right foot out 3 to 4 inches until it's outside the torso. We can remain with palms connected to the mat. We can come to a block or a pillow or forearms. And you're welcome to release the right knee out to the side. Top of the left foot presses into the mat. We're still anchoring in and up through the core. Shoulders down as chest reaches forward. Soft gaze. Explore the pose. For the last couple breath cycles, maybe going a little deeper or just staying in stillness. And on the next inhale, palms to mat into plank pose. Exhale, shift the chest forward, chaturanga. Inhale, tops of feet, pressing chest to lift. Exhale, down dog. On the inhale, lifting the left leg up toward the ceiling. Hips are even, it doesn't go with you. One long line of energy from palms of the hands rooting into the mat and toes lifting high up toward the ceiling. Press the right thigh back, opening through the hamstrings. Firming belly button to spine. Find your steady breath, reconnect with the intention you set for your practice. Embody that energy within the posture. On the next inhale, left foot comes forward between the hands, lift the chest. Exhale, right foot comes up to join for a forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press up to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweeping fingers to sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right leg sends back. We rise. High lunge. Establish your posture, find your stability, and your breath. Can you lift a little higher through the spine? Can you descend a little deeper into the hips? Beautiful. Inhale, reaching fingers to sky. Exhale, opening elbows to side, pressing shoulder blades in to the back to lift the chest. Surrender. Hips anchor down to the mat as the chest lifts up toward the ceiling. Strong firming in of the core to support the spine and lift out of the low back as we breathe. Steady mind, steady body. On the inhale, rise up through center. On the exhale, torso comes forward, fingers to mat. Inhale here. Exhale, rotation, reaching for the sky. The left hip draws down and back as the right hip draws forward, so they are equidistant from the mat. You can use your block here. Strong through the back thigh. And if you'd like a little deeper rotation, you're always welcome to hook the elbow and press palms together. All variations are welcome. Continue to pull the feet toward each other to activate inner thighs. Centralized energy supported by a strong core. One more inhale. As you exhale, return hands to the mat, move down through chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg forward, lift the chest. Exhale, left foot comes up to meet it, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, release. Inhale, pressing into the floor to rise. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg shoots back, we rise, high lunge. Set up your posture. Find a nice wide, strong foundation. Long spine, open chest, steady gaze. Steady breath here, even the inhale with the exhale. Focus the mind. On the inhale, reaching fingers to sky. Exhale, opening elbows, lifting the chest. Surrender. Shoulder blades press into the back of the rib cage to broaden through the collarbones. Belly button firms in and up. Breathe into the opening of the front of the body. Perhaps sink a little deeper into the foundation as you lift higher through the chest. On the inhale, lift fingers to sky. Exhale, fold forward. Left hand on a block, fingertips, fist, or palm beside the foot. On the exhale, pressing into foot and hand to rotate and develop up through fingertips. Both hips descending toward the mat. Spine elongates and rotates up toward the ceiling. Strong through the back thigh and lifted through the right fingers. You are always welcome to hook the elbow and press the palms together. Any variation is welcome. Find your breath here. Notice the sensation of the rotation of the spine. One more inhale. Exhale, returning hands to mat, moving through chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg comes forward, chest rises. Exhale, right foot comes up, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, release. Inhale, pressing up, reaching fingers for sky. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, sit the hips onto the mat. Coming into boat pose. Upright on the sit bones. Open through chest. Inner thighs together, or if you have a block, squeeze the block in there. Shins parallel to the mat, arms outstretched. Find a nice strong stance here. Stable and lifted. Beautiful. On the inhale, start to straighten those legs, creating a V. Belly button to spine. Breath is steady. See if you can lift a little higher. And from this position here, we'll lower down and rise. Lower down and rise. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Moving from the center, nice long reaching through the limbs. Smooth and steady breath, relax the face. Two more. Last one. Come back into boat pose. Rest here for a moment. And then we'll take shorter extensions and compressions. We go 1 and 2. Still controlled movement, full extension, moving from center, creating that inner fire, that inner heat. Focus the mind. You can always use your hands, it's okay. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Rest the feet about hips distance. Use your hands to lower yourself down down to the mat. And we'll come in and out of bridge pose. Connecting shoulder blades and tailbone to mat, forearms and palms. Exhale everything out. And on the inhale, curl the tailbone, peel the spine, and lift the hips. Exhale, release the spine down onto the mat, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, curl in, lift and rise. Exhale, release. Very mindful movements from the center of the body. Inhale, inner thighs actively pulling toward each other here, not rolling out to the pinky side of the foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This time, inhale, lift, and remain. You can stay in this position here, pressing into the feet. Inner thighs reach for each other to lift hips up and away. You can also interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders under you, and press into the outer edges of the forearms for a deeper back bend. Strong core, steady breath. See if you can lift a little higher, reach the hips further from you, growing long through sides of the waist. On the inhale, if your arms are behind you, release the interlace. And on the exhale, release the spine down to the mat, one vertebra at a time. Beautiful. Resituate the spine and the hips, hugging the knees into the chest. Inhale to press the right foot up to the sky, flexing or pointing through the foot. You can remain here with the knee on the mat, or a little deeper by extending the leg and pressing it into the mat. Soft bend in the knee. You can interlace the fingers behind the hamstring, behind the calf muscle, or connected to the foot. Any variation is welcome here. It's all good. If your left hand is free, it can rest on the hip or press out to the side. Keep both legs actively elongated, soft in the knee joint. Core is engaged. And see if you can breathe yourself into an opening of the hamstring. And maybe allowing the exhale to bring you further into the flexibility of the pose. One more inhale, and as you exhale, collect the left knee back in, foot to the mat. Fold the right knee and take the outer edge of the foot on top of the thigh. Press the knee away. If you feel a stretch here, you can hang out connected to the mat. If you'd like a little extra, you can gently press the knee open, or you can hug the left leg into the chest, behind the hamstring or on top of the shin. Wherever your hands are, make sure your shoulders aren't coming up with you. Let them rest on the mat. Stay anchored. Find any variation of this pose here and allow the breath to create both space and also perhaps deeper into the hip opening and the flexibility, if that's what your body's feeling today. You can also just remain in stillness. pressing left leg up to sky. You can hug the right knee in, leave it on the mat, or extend it out. Actively reaching away from you and down. Soft bend in the knee, fingers behind the hamstring, behind the calf muscle, or connected to the foot. It is all good. And if you have a strap, you're also welcome to use that hooked around the front of the foot, the ball of the foot here. Shoulders anchored to the mat, belly button to spine. There will be a tendency for the right leg to roll open and relax, so actively center it and keep it strong. Pressing away from you and descending down into the floor. You're welcome to breathe into the opening of the hamstring here, exploring a little deeper as you breathe. One more inhale. As you exhale, bend the right knee, foot to the mat, flex the left, take the outer edge on top of the thigh. You can remain here, hands on the belly, hands on the mat. You can gently assist the knee, or you can hug it in behind the hamstring or around the shin. Both feet are actively flexed to support the knee joint. One more inhale. As you exhale, release both feet to the mat. Press the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to relax open. This is a hip opener. If it's a little intense, you're welcome to take towels, pillows, blocks on the outer edge of the thigh here to provide a little bit of support. And if you don't have those handy, you can use your hands and provide a little bit of active assistance. Otherwise, see if you can relax. This is a far, far less active posture right now. So we're pressing soles of the feet together and allowing the hips to relax, knees to relax. This is a restorative posture. You can rest the hands on the low belly, or you can rest them alongside the body. And we'll stay here for a few breaths. Feel the support of the mat beneath you, breathing into the release at the hip joints. If your hands are on your body, maybe feeling the warmth of the palms. Really allowing the body to cool down after your practice. Really connect to the earth here. Slow it down. Beautiful, and as you're ready, we'll come into Shavasana. So release the legs one at a time, mindfully. Allowing the legs to be a little wider than the hips. The arms outstretched to the sides. Rolling the shoulders open so the palms lift toward the sky. You're welcome to gently close the eyes. Take a couple deep breaths here Slow and steady, inflate through the belly and the lungs. And after those last breaths, just release all efforts in the breathing, all efforts in the body. Full relaxation. If you'd like to let the body grow heavy and melt into the ground beneath you, you can. Just let it go. Allow the benefits of your practice to sink in. And we'll take 60 seconds of quiet. And as you're ready, start to bring your awareness back into the body. Wiggle the fingers and the toes, rolling through the wrists and the ankles. You can blink the eyes open, pull one knee into the chest and the other. Rock side to side. And as you're ready, roll off to one side, using your arm to rest your head for just a moment. And using your hands and legs, press yourself up to a cross-legged seated position, crossing at the shins, outer edges of the feet, rooting into the mat, long through the spine. Pressing palms together in prayer at the heart center. Taking a moment here to thank yourself for making time for self-care, setting the energy for your day. May it be amazing. And perhaps reconnecting with that intention that you set so that you can take it in to the rest of the day with you. Inhale. Exhale, bowing head to heart to seal your practice. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for being here with me, for joining. As always, guys, I really love to hear the intentions you set for yourself. So please feel free to share them, like type them in as a comment. And if you have questions, if there's anything I can help with, tell me. Tonight we have a leg workout at 6:30 and bachata cardio at 7:30. So I will see y'all then. Mwah! Have a fabulous day.